Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad you are here. I want to take the time to introduce myself. My name is LaCour. I'm a coach, I'm a speaker, I'm an author, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a former 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder. And what I specialize in is helping men who are a little bit older at this stage of life find the strategies that they need to take their health and fitness to higher levels. Now, it's important that I let you know that I really focus on you, if you're a man who's a little bit older, at this stage of life. The journey that we're going through now, the perspective that we have at this age, the goals, the dreams, the vision, how we're putting our health and fitness in the context of our busy, productive life, our family, and our business. And at the same time, maybe this is the first time that you're putting this much of a priority on your health and fitness. Maybe you took care of your family and your business the earlier part of your life, and now is the time you have to get on top of it now. You have to make it a higher priority. Maybe you're feeling the effects of some health concerns, or you want to prevent that now that you're a little bit older. Maybe fitness was a very important part of your life years ago. You ate all those meals every day. You were training in the gym 6 days a week, a couple hours. You did everything it took. Maybe you really enjoyed the benefits, got the confidence that having so much focus for training and eating brought to your life. But you had to step away. You had to focus on your family and business. Now you're coming back at this stage of your life, and you want the most effective and efficient strategies. Maybe you have some lingering effects. It's all that effort. Can you do it in the context of your life? Well, if that sounds like you, that's the stage of life that I am in. My life is busy, it's productive, family and business. Me coming to you on a consistent basis is what I'm all about. I was a former 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder, and I did everything, and it took all those meals, all that time in the gym, all that focus. It was my identity, it was my passion, and I love those times. Great memories. It gave me the insight and perspective that I'm coming with you here today, the insight and perspective of all the things that you need to do, you must do in the gym with your eating habits to have that health and fitness, that physical body that you want. That time, it gave me that insight, that perspective. I know the dedication, I know what it takes. But now I'm 16 years removed from my competitive bodybuilding days. I expanded beyond family and business, things that I didn't have to worry about when I was thinking about the next training session, what I was going to eat that day, planning it all out, all that superstructure. I'm 16 years removed, and in that time, I took a step back, and I thought about, do I need to do this, and do I need to do that? Because I can't afford it with all the things now in my life that I want to add that I didn't have to add back then. And over this 16-year period of time, started learning more about the science, about what things that I could do and all the things that I wouldn't have to do and still get the great results. Here I am at 56 years old, living with passion and energy and loving the training journey. I'm still really passionate and committed to training. And I hope you see that with every video that you watch. At the same time, I've realized, and maybe you've realized this too if you're a little bit older, that we only have so much willpower, focus, and energy, right? We know we only have so much time. And if you're a little bit older like I am, we got more time behind us than we do in front of us. We have to seize the moment. If we're going to take care of our fitness, we have to do it now. We can't put it off any longer. But that resource of willpower, focus, and energy, sometimes when you're young, you just think you can just keep on working hard. You have this endless energy. Things will just come to you in life just because you have those good intentions and that desire and that willingness to work hard. But when you're a little bit older, all those good intentions, you got to be effective and efficient with your willpower, focus, energy, time. And that's what I'm all about, and that's all what I want to share with you. The things that you need to do to look great, to feel great, to be most effective and efficient with your training and eating strategies, and not go overboard like maybe some of the younger, more passionate fitness experts. I know what that's like. That they're willing to do everything and their life is geared around their identity of training, and they're sharing that with you. And if you did follow those strategies, there's no doubt about it, you'd look great, feel great just like they do. I'm going to give them that benefit of the doubt, right? But you can't do all that. Maybe you know that, maybe you did that 20 years ago, and you can't do that, you think you should do that, And that's preventing you from leaning in and taking care of your fitness at this age, at this stage of life. You know, maybe you're getting all this information, you're being overwhelmed, you're a smart guy, you're successful in your business, you're successful in your family, and you're going to the younger, passionate fitness experts. I can't do all that. I've got too many things going. I got to keep my business and my family intact. Well, I'm here to tell you through my experience, being extreme, being that 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder, doing everything 10 times as successful and as passionate, right, over that period of time, and now 16 years removed, I'm here to tell you that there are much more effective ways to get the job done that will be consistent with the life that you're living right now. I had to do it, and I want to share those strategies, this unique perspective for men our age, at our stage of life. I really pride myself on the 80-20 rule. And you see that all over in life, in business, where you get 80% of your production from 20% of the things you do. Also in life, sometimes you get 80% of your problems from 20% of the people. That 80-20 rule seems to come up in all areas of life. And it comes up with your working out, your exercise, your health, fitness, whatever you call it, bodybuilding, training, and eating. Having that health and energy, having that physical body comes up too. Right now you're hearing all 100 things, so to speak, from all the passionate younger fitness experts, all 100 things, and they're so passionate, they all seem like they're important, but they do fall into that same pattern. There are 20 things, so to speak, that you must do. You must know what they are, you must get better and better at them. And many times, most of the time, when you know what they are, and you get better and better at them, and you're not distracted by all the 80 that really don't matter, that just sounds so wonderful. You know how to prioritize it. I mean, that's plenty for a man your age, your stage of life, to look good, feel good, have that health and energy. It's plenty. But what are the 20, so to speak? I wish I could just tell you what the 20 are, do these 20 things. It's a little bit more complicated than that, just like most things in life. All right, it's a process that I want to take you through my videos here on YouTube. All right, the 20 things that really matter, so to speak, and getting better and better at those. That's going to help you reach those goals. I know you're distracted. I know you're hearing all this conflicting information. It's preventing you from getting started, leaning in, all that uncertainty. You look in the mirror and you're wondering, can I look a little bit better? What about this guy says this, young guy says this, he says he's wrong? I know you're getting all this information. All right, you found your home if you're a little bit older and you have a busy, productive life. Now, you'll notice all the stories, the metaphors, the analogies. How I line this out is all geared for you if you're a little bit older and have a busy, productive life. This message is not geared for the 25-year-old who will do anything, who wants to learn all the details and get into it deeper and deeper and deeper into the training strategy. I know that, I love that, but that's not who this message is geared to. Could they benefit from this? Yes, but I'm not speaking to them. I'm speaking to you, a man who's a little bit older with a busy, productive life, how to fit this all in, how to figure out the 80-20 for you. Again, I understand your frustration, your confusion, your overwhelm. I know you're looking in the mirror, you think you're doing all the work, you think you're doing what you're told to do, you're not seeing the results. I want to help you crack that code. So I want you to make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, right? And down below, I have some of my key videos that can get you a great foundation to what this channel is all about and what I have to provide you with the information and the inspiration that you need. So some of my key videos, you can scroll down and you can just start watching those videos. Training, nutrition, the whole mindset, the basic fundamentals that we'll build upon from here now that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. Hey, make sure that you're on all of my social media platforms too, because whether it's an image, a video, a produced video, live videos, I do a lot of live videos here. All right, so you want to make sure you're on all of my social media platforms. One quick note about my live videos. All right, over on Facebook, I do just for connection. I do a lot of live videos where I'm just connecting with you. All right, I'm not direct and to the point because, you know, going through this journey at this age, right, we have this connection, we as men. And right, so I blend that in with training and a little tip here. So it's connection. So if you've come here on a Google search and you're just looking for an answer and you see a great title and you hear me talking to a live audience, the live videos are for connection. So don't get frustrated over here on YouTube when you're searching. The live videos may not be for you because it's mostly about a connection with a little bit of learning too. So if you just want the point, you know, skip the live videos because you'll probably be frustrated, right? Why is this guy talking so much? And I get that too. Hey, I want you to take this relationship even further now that you found your home, we've made this connection. I'm talking to you the way that you can relate to at this stage of life, right? I want you to go with me and take this relationship even further. Go to manformationworkouts.com. I'll have that link down below. manformationworkouts.com. I have a members only website just for us, men who are a little bit older with a busy, productive life. Right? It has training strategies, eating strategies. I'll give you a username and password for instant access, lifetime access, right, into this members only website. I drip out the information. Again, training, nutrition, motivation, lifestyle, it's just full. I want that to be your hub, in addition to this YouTube channel where you get your information. All right, so go to manformationworkouts.com. It's absolutely free. Instant access, lifetime access. I'll personally issue that username and password. Here's another thing. When you submit your request for the username and password, absolutely free, I want you to take the time and fill out that questionnaire. Tell me all about your journey. Tell me what's working well for you, what your goals are. Tell me what your biggest challenges are and why you think they're getting in the way of you reaching your goals. I want to know all about you. So take your time and fill out that questionnaire. All right, I go through every single one of those questionnaires personally, by myself. I don't have a staff. And I learn more about you. If I see that you've really taken the time, put your effort into filling out the questionnaire, I'll reach out to you by email, by text, by a personal phone call. So if you see a phone call from the 925 area code, that's for me. That's because you've taken the time. I see your desire, your passion, and it sticks out. So I want to reach out and help you. I love connecting with older men with busy, productive lives. That's how I learn more and more about being a better coach. If you see my videos and say, wow, he's talking directly to me, that's because I've done my work. I've talked to hundreds and hundreds of men, all older, with busy, productive lives. To climb inside your mind, to know your biggest challenge, I want to learn more about you. So take your time and fill out the questionnaire. And that's stacked on top of my 30 years in fitness, helping all types of people, all different ages and levels of motivation, and my 36 years in personal development. You'll see how I tie in the mental aspects, the emotional aspects to the physical training and eating strategies, because it makes a huge difference in your level of success, fulfillment, and level and control. So go to manformationworkouts.com, play all out when you fill out that questionnaire, get a text, an email, a phone call from me from the 925 area code to learn more about you and help you on this journey. I'm so glad you found your home here on my YouTube channel. Let's continue this relationship. Watch my videos. Again, make sure that you're subscribed. Fill out the questionnaire at manformationworkouts.com, and let's take this relationship even further